Hey there, Internet. That's right, we're over here again instead of the other way that I normally sit. Because I did this last week for my Guitar ER video, and Shannon Farmer, aka the only person who has ever commented on my videos in the past 2 weeks. I'm not sure you can use ever and in the past 2 weeks in one sentence and still have it be grammatically correct, but that's okay. Anyway, she said she liked the new setup, and I thought to myself, I like the new setup, even though it wasn't really a new setup, it was just I needed the space to be able to play the guitar, but I thought it worked out well. Plus, when I redid my room at the beginning of last summer, I put all that work into the wall of stuff, and now you can actually see it in my videos. Check it out. It's the fun painting that my fiance made me, because inside jokes are the best. So as my show has grown slightly in popularity over the past 3.5 years, one comment has come up time and again from people who are just discovering my show, and they watch it and they like it, but they think to themselves and then say to me, why do you call it Life Unedited? Because you do an awful lot of editing. Well, if you've been following me from the beginning, you would know that originally I didn't really do any editing, and that's why those videos are terrible. You can click the eye to watch my first ever vlog.
I have decided to become what one might refer to as a YouTuber.
And, oh, it makes me want to die inside. But the whole not editing thing was part of my original intention. Well, as time ticked on and I grew to like editing a lot more and got better at it, I obviously started doing it in these videos, but I kept the name Life Unedited because I was branded and you can't change that. However, the past few times I've been I've actually thought about this and I realized the name is Life Unedited, not Video Unedited. And so my justification is that while yes, I do edit these videos kind of out the schwazoo, which is a new thing that I just made up, even though it's basically just out the wazoo, but I kind of like schwazoo better. Have to think about that one. Anyway, even though I edit the videos a ton, I like to think that every week what you get is a fairly concentrated dose of what my life is, what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, what I'm interested in. Sometimes when I slip up, the opinions that I have, because I try not to get opinionated or political, but sometimes it just happens. For better or for worse, what you see here every Friday is me delivered to you in the way that only a weirdo could deliver it, which is sitting in his bedroom for an hour or 2 or 3 or sometimes like 10 every week and then putting himself on the internet. I don't like the way that sounds when I say it so bluntly. But it is what I do. And the fact of the matter is, I really, really love doing it. I don't know if you can tell, but this thing that started out as a hobby just because my new laptop that I got when I graduated from high school had a webcam has now turned into the thing that I really think I want to do with my life. And that is editing videos and entertaining people. Sure, that may not ultimately end up in the vein of my own personal YouTube channel. I will probably have to end up working at some company because I don't think I'm gonna gain enough traction for this to be my paying job every month. Unfortunately, I was about 6 years too late for that ship. But just in general, I love this idea of editing, of taking all of these pieces and parts together that seem so disparate and like there's no way to shove them together. And most of the time it seems that you're missing about 5% of what you actually need to make a video its whole complete form. But then from the 95% that you do have, you pull these pieces and parts out of the ether using your creative skills and like it's a giant, weird, multi-dimensional puzzle and you shove them together. And when you're done, you've created something unique that if anyone else tried to do the same thing, sure, they could also do it, but it would be different. It's really, truly amazing, and in a weird way, it's like writing, even though you're writing using someone else's words, but you get to decide what order they go in. Of course, I've transitioned from talking about editing these videos, which are, of course, my own words, to editing videos that I make in my job or in my potential future job, where I filmed someone doing an interview or talking about something, and then I piece it together and I tell a story. It's just so unique, and I love doing it. So, in that vein, I have a favor to ask of you people who are watching this right now. The growth of my YouTube audience has kind of dwindled, and in fact my audience itself has kind of started to decrease a little bit over the past month or so, and I'm getting somewhat discouraged because I love doing this so much and I would be kind of nice to be appreciated for it, even though I would still do it even if no one watched. It's kind of this weird like balancing act. All that to say, if you enjoy these and want to see me keep making them and want me to have time to come up with new creative things and to be really inspired, if you could actually share this with people and help new people to find this content, I would be overwhelmingly grateful, even if that's just one tweet or a post on your Facebook, or just as little as like liking down here and subscribing down there. Every little bit helps, and I normally don't ask for that kind of thing because I don't want to be your like stereotypical YouTuber who does that. I just kind of want it to happen naturally, but it's not happening naturally, and so for this one time, I'm asking for it to happen. I did not intentionally make a loser sign backwards. I do weird things with my hands. So in short, that's what Life Unedited is all about. Until next week, deuces.